Hello, everyone, and welcome to the stream. Mactfish, do you want to take this one away?
Yes, I was muted whilst doing my introduction, so welcome everybody to the lower bracket of ECC Division 1 playoffs. We've got Rocket Core Neptune versus Zero Mercy, both teams having just played in a best of 7 that completely didn't get over our schedule, and we're completely on time. We don't know what you're talking about. But with this being a lower bracket match, this is the last chance for both teams. My name is Machtfish, and I'm joined by Blue Wolf.
Great to be here. Last minute replacement. It's good to be coming in, and I don't think either of us are meant to be here. It's meant to be Solar, who's currently sitting on the A stream. He will commute over and replace Mactfish, who will go the other way and join the A stream. At some point, I might have to drop out as well, and you might be stuck with a solo cast, but don't think about that. Let's just talk about the game.
Yeah, and the game is one that's going to be incredibly close. I mean, it's more about who's still got the mental fortitude to come back after Guests of 7. Both teams, of course, in one. Zero Mercy almost completing a reverse sweep versus Wookiee Esports in the upper bracket, and Rocket Core Neptune, of course, already familiar with the lower bracket setting here. But I think we've wasted enough time this evening. Just a quick one. What's your prediction for this one, Blue Wolf?
I'm going to go for Rocket Core Neptune to win the game. Based on the fact I watched Rocket Core Pluto and they won their game. Therefore, I think Rocket Core Neptune will win. Do you have a similarly detailed prediction, or do you have actual reasons like a weirdo?
I do not have actual reasons, but I think it's going to be Zero Mercy. They've showed some real mettle in their game versus Wookiee Esports when coming down from 3-0. So I think they're still very much pumped for the series, and I can think they can get it. But the first offense is here with Rocket Core. Slow start from Zero Mercy. We've seen this before, but it doesn't mean anything. They can come back.
Yeah, flying start immediately, the quick save. That's not nearly as impressive from Pathink, but it doesn't matter. He's kept his team at 0-0. Double commit on the defense, though, might give Reen an opportunity to fire a ball into the box. It's a pass, but there's no one in the center, so it goes a begging. A couple of defensive double commits here. Perhaps a little bit of a worry for the blue side of Zero Mercy, but their defense has really held up. 3 great saves so far.
3 great saves, and it's coming now on the defense again. Yota gets the clear. Now Patink is moved up a bit too far. Jufalife can block it back, and the demo has been there, and Reen secures this one as Rocket Core take an early lead in game number 1.
Well, Jufalife's going to be a little bit frustrated. That ball was destined for the net. Reen just tapping it in, but I suppose when your team is stuck on the defensive for the first minute, 6 shots in a minute, you cannot possibly hold out that long, and, well, they don't. They concede the first one here. Reen with the goal that takes Zero Mercy behind and puts Rocket Core Neptune firmly in the lead.
And Rocket Core trying to get a 2-goal lead here, but the ball is missed. Yota can get the block. Jufalife again transitioning into offense. Reen with the shot. It's blocked by Patting at the point of contact. Venina now going over, but only as far as King Elise, who has been so vital for his team. Venina nearly with the fake there. Reen gets it past back. Jufalife is there, but a ball slowly but surely moving out of the Zero Mercy side with 1 minute 30 played in game number 1.
Well, it seems like the first excursion out of their own penalty area for Zero Mercy. They are getting their first attack going. It's a good shot from Patting. And it doesn't matter how many shots you have if you score them all, and that's 1. They score with their first shot, 1-1 to score. Good lead in from Patink, perfect flick, just about finds the net.
Just about finds it, and we are equalized in game number 1, as we have now got the kickoff in favor of Zero Mercy, who are trying to transition out of it. As now Reen with a quick shot, it's fast and it's wide. Zero Mercy can clear their lines out of this one.
Yeah, and Joda's looking to start an attack of their own. He hits the ball far and wide. It's not able to be followed up by any of his teammates. This game seems to be fairly fast-paced. Both teams quite open defensively. That could have been another goal there. Ball left, a begging goes flying past the flying offender. As King Ali's looks to set up a player in the centre. It's not going to happen. Patink, if he'd hit that straight on, it could easily have been a goal conceded for his team. Instead, hits it wide and keeps his team alive for another day. That's another ball in the centre. Few times there's been balls into the centre, there's just not been the players there attacking them. Been a fair few defensive double commits, so not looking great for either side at the moment, but they are both finding the saves, and King Alice with the chance to shoot here. The defensive bump doesn't come through from Jota. He ends up just flying at the keeper. Misses him completely. But no shot comes through in the end. 2 minutes 20 on the clock. This seems to be a bit more pinball-like across the centres. Vanina looks to try and take control. Gets a nice tap on from Jota. Sets up Dual Life. Gets a touch towards the corner, looking for the double tap. Doesn't get it. Instead, it's King Alice to hit that ball away.
And the ball is way deep into the enemy territory as Jota now trying to get it up. Venny can take control of that ball. Gets it over to Drew for Life. Patink with the clear to the side as Jota's a bit awkward. King Alice, though, a lot of space. No, gets demoed from Venny coming out of nowhere. Jota now with control in the air. Not a lot of boost to work with. Misses the ball thus. And Venny now, she's got lots of time. Drew for Life with a shot. It's very much wide and into the corner. That was more a shot towards the corner flag than anything else.
Yeah, and you're not going to score many from the corner flag. That's a fact. And Reen, that was a golden opportunity that goes begging. He hits it over the bar. It's able to be scrambled away from Patink, who's looked excellent on the defense so far. Now they're trying to counter-attack down the other end of the pitch. Jota with a chance to shoot. Hits that one over the bar. It's going to be cleared by Venlina. Looks to start an attack of her own. That's going to be intercepted by Jota in return. So with 1 minute and 11 on clock, this truly is either team's game.
Yeah, both teams look like they can take this game, but it's Venina who's going to score for Rocket Core here after Reen sets up with the pass. The shot, King Alice just too far forward, and Rocket Core take the first game with a 2-1 lead now. 1 minute left on the clock.
You said they took the first game. Still a minute to go. It could still be an equaliser here. Zero Mercy, they have been the weaker team on the offense. Most of the chances have fallen. Oh, that's a great shot from Reen. He's been the man on the offense. He did steal the first goal, but that one was truly all him. A power shot into the top left, off the crossbar, off the line. And that might have destroyed any hopes for Zero Mercy of winning this game 1.
Just pure power coming out of Reen there. Just bolted that one just underneath the crossbar. No chance for the defender. And now Zero Mercy looking desperate. Venina now open net. Misses the ball. Drew for Life. Open net again. Misses it. Reen, third one. Still not in. What is the offense doing? They can't even score the open net here against Zero Mercy. Retaliating. Jota to Patink. Oh, that was a bit too complicated. The ball might have been going in. And it was saved by Jota, actually.
He's tried to do one step too many, overcomplicated the issue, and Dual Life might just put a finishing stamp on the game. He doesn't. Patink, who's been the defensive maestro, picks up what is his third save of the game. Feels like he's had more. They've been excellent defensively, but the problem is that you can be excellent defensively, but when you're conceding so many shots, eventually you're just going to let go slip. Yeah,
eventually it will slip, but Zero Mercy still trying their best to get back. King Ali's now on this backboard. The ball is not hitting the ground as of yet. Maybe now it will. Patink into the ground, and it's a strange thing that's going to happen because we won't have a player switch out. We won't have we will have a caster, however, switch out. I will leave you, Blue Wolf, and in the capable hands of Solar, who've just finished his cast on the A stream, as we were going to redo the lobby really quickly.
Hi, I was sort of hoping it would just be a complete, no mention, just a switch, just like Mac Bishop talking.
Mac just turned Scottish all of a sudden, but no, here I am. I've made it in, and we are, it's been a wild ride on the A stream, and I've only just finished up a best of 7, and just thrown straight into the deep end here. So we're loving life, and we're getting on with it, but. Yeah, here we are.
You have to laugh to stop you crying. Today has been a day of just best of 7s, reverse sweep, schedule, take the schedule, throw it in the bin. Teams are just playing constantly. First game I casted today was at 4 o'clock, and it was best of 7, game 7, with a 7-minute overtime in game 7.
Wild. It's honestly, I can't believe what has been happening throughout today. It's honestly... We've had game 7, game 7, game 6, game 7 on the A stream. So we're just rolling with it, and we're behind schedule anywhere and everywhere possible. But at least we're getting to watch some enjoyable Rocket League, and that is the main thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's a Saturday night. Not like you're going to be doing anything tomorrow morning. So just go all out. Teams, so much to play for it. So long to play it in best of 7s all the way. A lot of Rocket League to be played, and hopefully it will really shine out which of the two teams is better because they've got so many games to work with.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, now we're in the lower bracket, so it's a bit to do or die here, especially for Zero Mercy, who were in the upper bracket initially, losing 4-3 to Wookiee Esports. So they'll be looking to bounce back from that. And, it's RC Neptune who are standing in their way, who have come off, another game 7 with a win over Mathana Esports. The only one in that first round of matches that didn't end in a game 7 was Kyrios with just a casual sweep, apparently. So it's been a long old day and a lot of games being played. And I think Kyrios, as opposed to anyone right now, will be feeling the freshest.
Yeah, I mean, the sweep's definitely got to help. It feels like there's almost been no in between. I casted a sweep earlier today, so you have to either sweep or go to game 7. There is no in between at all, and we'll have to wait and see which game this one is going to be. As RC Neptune, they did win game number 1 with a 3-1 scoreline, looking pretty dominant. They had the lion's share of the shots. Some good defensive work from Zero Mercy. Did you catch any of that first game, or are you a little bit too late to the party?
Just the back end of it, but I was still sort of, as this started, covering the reverse sweep from Donkey Punch. So honestly, I'm just going to roll with the punches and see where it takes me.
Yeah, I think we should just roll with the punches. Give us something to talk about. Let's get this Rocket League going. Game number 2. It's going to be Zero Mercy in the blue corner going up against Rocket Core Neptune, who are in the orange.
And it's going to have to be a big turnout performance from both of these teams. Of course, Zero Mercy looking for a response, having gone down to the lower bracket. And now, having to fight their way back in the series as well, as we haven't even... The overlay's not even been updated. I was looking at the overlay, I'm like, no, I can't remember. No, I don't know. We're just going with it. But
just everything getting flicked on the fly.
Yeah. That's fine.
I would say for the viewers at home, I'd say keep an eye on Patink in the net. He's a really good defensive player. Zero Mercy, they're sort of lacking an offensive outlet. I was about to say Jota seems to be the most attacking man, and he's just proved my point there. He's found the opening goal of this game.
Yeah, and it's the response Zero Mercy we're looking for after losing game number 1. Wide open there for Jota, but created by King Elise, and that is the kind of response that you really need out of a team that has been knocked to the lower bracket after a game 7 and then loses the next game that they play in the lower bracket. So they don't want to crash out here because it would be a rough way to go down. That one's just going to go clean over the top there from King Elise. I think there was some form of 50-50. Yeah, we're reading there to give it that little bit more power, but again, all the way down into an empty net.
Well, it seems like Zero Mercy, they're doing something they didn't really do in game 1, which is apply that offensive pressure to the Rocket Core Neptune players, and they've not really had to cope with it in game 1, so I guess we're going to see how the defensive mettle of Rocket Core Neptune lines up here, and so far it's not looking great as they've already conceded 2 with just a minute gone.
They'll be looking to avoid conceding anymore. In fact, going on the counter-attack here with Due for Life, but cleared out there in the end. I think it was Patink coming into the rescue that time around, and now quick counter-attack from Zero Mercy does not come to fruition. Patink has been gifted an opportunity there, will slot it home near post, but RC Neptune just at odds and ends at the moment.
Yeah, Vanina seemed to get caught with the ball at her feet. Reen was sort of doing a wider donut around her while Dual Life tried to push up the pitch, and that lets Patink slip in and slide the ball away for his first goal of the series, and a 3-0 advantage here taken by Zero Mercy. A complete polar opposite performance to what we saw in game number 1.
3 goals to the good. Our Zero Mercy will be very happy with that, but it's a long way to go to take the win. May have that cushion, but RC Neptune will be looking to fight back with those 3 minutes remaining. King Elise onto the back where Patink is up already, but True Life is there to clear. Vanina looking to follow her own touch, but Jota there to clear from the backboard. King Elise awkward here, and Reen there with the challenge. It's True Life sends it back, middle cleared from the backboard by King Elise. Vanina can't quite get a proper touch onto that ball and just kills any momentum for it. A little bit of pressure coming out for RC Neptune here, but still no goals to show for it.
Yeah, just the 3 shots being taken by RC Neptune. They've looked so different to game number 1. It's almost like they've forgotten what worked for them in game number 1. They need to start grinding out those shots, start testing Patink in the net again. At the moment, it looks like Zero Mercy, they might cruise to a 3-0 victory in this game number 2, unless we can see a change up. And I would say, if I was to say there's anyone to watch on the offense, it'd be Reen. He did so many great touches in the first half, scored an amazing solo goal into the top left. Let's see if he can do anything here to try and salvage this game for his core, for Rocket Core Neptune, sorry.
As 2 players commit to that one in the corner. Reen try to generate something forward, but no one there on the diagonal to receive the pass. A bump there from King Elise should open up for Jota, but it's forced wide there by Dualife, and they remain only up by 3 goals. Still a strong position for Zero Mercy to be in. As time has gone down since they scored that 3rd goal, they managed to run the clock down a further 2 minutes. So commanding lead at the moment, and they're going to look to build on it, in fact, with a little bit of pressure of their own. But Tank not quite reading the touch there from Dualife. Vanina trying to generate the ball, try to generate a pinch. In fact, does come out. Reen will be credited with the goal. Just take it clean off of Vanina like a golf tee.
Yeah, Reen seems to be the goal thief. He stole one in the first game. He's stolen another one here. And Rocket Core Neptune, they're going to have to start. I hope that's the start of a major comeback here. They have 1:12 to play with, which is certainly enough time to find 2 goals. But they can't slip back into their old defensive rhythm that they've been in for most of this game. They need to continue on the offense. It doesn't feel like they've had that many threatening attacks, and that's got to change in the remaining minute.
They need 2 goals back, and the longer it takes, the less likely they are to get a pop at that second one. There needs to be time left, of course, to launch an attack. But they're on defense again here as Patink pops over one, gets a pinch off the backboard into the middle with Dualife up very quickly to make the save. Vanina, it's got an awkward touch there, but will be cleared out. King Elise to keep pressure on, playing into the corner, steals the boost away, and Vanina has nothing to work with. Huge dunk there with 23 seconds left. RC Neptune have brought the deficit down to 1.
Oh, could the comeback be on? We've seen so many series comebacks today. We might be seeing one just across this game number 2. Dualife stealing the ball away from the defensive player, dunking it squarely into that top left corner, and with 20 seconds on the clock, Zero Mercy, they've got to hold on here. RC Neptune will be looking to launch that ball up the pitch, and that's what Reen will do. King Elise forced back as Vanina hits the ball further a little bit more. Dualife tries to centre, that's not going to work, and Patink just trying to hold the ball away from his own net. Will be Dualife trying to dribble it in, goes for the dribble, gets it just about, but King Elise is able to make the save. Reen to try and centre, King Elise to clear. It's just a question of keeping the ball up in the air now as Vanina hits a flick. If Patink gets this, it's actually Jota coming in who gets it, and Dualife will have to try and salvage that ball, but won't be able to. Zero Mercy, they answer straight back and win game number 2.
They seemed comfortable at the start. 1:30 remaining, up by 3, but a late fight back from RC Neptune had them a little bit worried there. It's actually 7 shots to 6 there in favour of RC Neptune. They struggled to find a way to break down Zero Mercy, but as you say, Wolf, it's a perfect response there from Zero Mercy, tying up the series. And the way it's gone so far, we could be in for another long one, I'll be honest.
Yeah, if the teams keep trading blows at the moment, we're yet to really see which of the 2 teams is definitively better. It seems both of them have sort of had the game where they've been dominant. It's interesting you said Rocket Core Neptune had more shots. It definitely didn't feel that way just watching the game. It felt like Zero Mercy were dominant. So do you think, which of these teams do you think would pull ahead in this game number 3?
It's definitely going to depend on this first minute and who comes out firing. Honestly, I think it'll be Zero Mercy. They seem to have found their footing again and have looked lethal. And it only took them 6 seconds to score. And I think from there, I was going to say it was going to be them anyway, but now I'm pretty sure on it. I'm not it's not just a guess anymore.
Well, I guess that's the problem with kickoffs that have you on the back foot initially, is that it allows the offensive team just to push up and pressure the net, and that's what they do. And Patink able to tap that ball. That's another defensive mistake. Patink's been gifted 2 goals here within 10 seconds.
He's going to be loving life. I mean, I don't know what Reen's doing there. Vanina has no reason to get that close either. There's absolutely no reason for her to be there. Regardless, I think Reen makes a mistake, yes. But even if Vanina is any further back, that touch goes straight to her, and we're not seeing a second goal for Zero Mercy. Just a complete breakdown for RC Neptune there. They find themselves down by 2 very early on.
It definitely feels like there has been a severe momentum shift here in favour of Zero Mercy. They found 2 cheap goals so far. Vanina looking trying to redress the balance. Patink able to cut across and make the save. Reen's shot should be easily dealt with as well, this time by Jota. Goes up for the aerial and wins it. Bit of a miss 50 there, and at the moment things are looking pretty dire from the Rocket Core Neptune side. They need to just stop making so many mistakes, get the rotations back flowing the way they should be, and there might be a goal here for Patink as he pushes up.
Third goal would just be about enough to help them see it out in a similar fashion to what they did in game number 2. We put Zero Mercy in the driving seat of the series 2-1 up, but 2-goal cushion is a good place to be. But it's still a fickle lead in Rocket League.
Oh no.
As that will be 3 in pretty much the exact same time that it took for game 2.
It doesn't feel like Zero Mercy, they're really reinventing the wheel with their offense. It just feels like they're putting pressure on Rocket Core Neptune, and Neptune, they're just crumbling. That's an own goal there from Dual Life. Hits it into his own net. And you said 2-0 was good. Well, 3-0 is going to be even better for Patink and co in game number 3.
And it's just now going to be a case of how do Neptune. Saturn didn't make playoffs, despite being Division 1. RC Neptune responds here. Again, they managed to claw back 2 goals in game 2, but 3 was too much of an ask for them in the same time window. Is it going to be too much for them again here? It is on them to answer that question. Vanina denied very close range there by King Elise, who, despite getting credited with that goal, the own goal, has had a generally quiet game at number 3 so far. But as you say, it's been pretty bog standard from Zero Mercy, and have ultimately been gifted 3 goals with not particularly much pressure. But they're not going to be complaining about that fact.
Yeah, you mentioned King Elise being a bit more quiet. Patink seems to be the hero so far. Joda's had a good game as well. I think it's fair to say King Elise has generally been quite quiet throughout the series so far. Maybe they could be the deciding factor if they came online in a game number 4, so they could take things over the line. There is still 2 minutes to go in this game, but it feels like RC Neptune, their offense hasn't really got going in this game number 3, and they're going to have to try and change that pretty soon if they don't want to go 2-1 down.
Because at the moment it is just Zero Mercy in control. There will be a goal back here for RC Neptune, scarily similar here to game number 2 as Vanina will slot that home bottom left. But otherwise, again, it's not great from either team, and Zero Mercy can still hold on for another 2 minutes as Jota there shutting down Vanina pretty quickly. A chance on, shot wide of the mark, though it's a hard one to read. King Elise will clear out. Turning on that ball as well, Jota giving her teammate a little bit of a helping hand. Stuart Life will pick it up in the corner, pops it up high, shot on, but King Elise there again to hold the line strong. A minute and 30 remaining here in game at number 3. My voice at this point is on its way out.
It might be on its way out a bit more when sadly you have to start solo casting when I have to vacate the server after this game. I'm hoping for a good blockbuster final minute here, especially from Zero Mercy. They have been the team who have been getting the screw turned on them in terms of defense. Patink could have scored the goal there that would have probably ended the game, with a Zero Mercy victory. Now they're on the defensive. King Elise with the save, the double touch not going to be found by Vanina. That's a good flick on. That could have really gone anywhere off the top of the defender's car. Instead, it goes to Patink, who tries to go for an aerial, ends up missing out, and Jota with a chance to shoot. King Elise goes for the backboard touch, doesn't get it. Instead, it's the defender. Vanina with the flip, has the ball hit away. Lucky touch there on the retreat from King Elise. Keeps things going defensively. 35 seconds on the clock. We saw a minor comeback in the last game. I think we'll need to see a major one if Zero Mercy are going to lose this.
Yeah, it's now getting a lot harder for RC Neptune. Getting game one is very good, but Zero Mercy then woke up, they stepped up from there, and Jota doing all the work here, couldn't find the back of the net, but she's done enough to just waste a lot of time, and RC Neptune are then out of time. King Elise, the shot on target won't go in, but game 3 secured for Zero Mercy, and I would be surprised to then see them not go on and maybe take game 4 here as well.
Yeah, I would be surprised as well. I think my leaving prediction will be that. I think RC Neptune, they've let it slip here. Game 1, they look so dominant. But game 2 and game 3, the momentum has gone. The seats have shifted. And I think at the moment, Zero Mercy, they're looking to cruise through this game. I'd be surprised if RC Neptune even manage another game.
Exactly. So I think there's just been, too much for them to handle. I think these early leads that Zero Mercy are getting, 3 goals up inside the first minute and 30 seconds. Past 2 times has been too hard for Neptune to come back against. And if Zero Mercy come out firing again here in game number 4, then it could well be series over by that point. I don't want to speak too soon because the past 2 times I've said it's potentially series over, with Blizzard Wizards being 3-0 up and ILV Black being 3-1 up. We've seen at least a game 6 from there. But, it's different here. It's not close games like it was the other 2. It wasn't really good amounts of play from either team. It was from both teams, sorry. It's just Zero Mercy generally bossing it at the moment.
Yeah, I 100% agree. But maybe RC Neptune, I think they might be a bit too fatigued. They've already played best of 7 today. I think they might not have it in them to make the comeback. You've played so much Rocket League, you don't know if you really have it in you to make the comeback. And this is going to be game number 4. I'm afraid, Solo, this will be it from me. I'm sure you'll do a great job on the Solo cast. Best of luck with it.
I'll do my best, but thank you very much, my friend. And as we move here into game number 4, you have to deal with my dulcet Scottish tones for the remainder of the series and the remainder of the stream. As Jota, we can take off King Elise. King Elise is just going to go the entire way to carry that home, all the way from his own back right corner over Dua Life, and Reen just can't settle himself into a position. Bottom left, 1-0 Zero Mercy. That will be another early lead here for Zero Mercy. They may look to build on it once more, eerily similar to game 2 and game 3, but Vanina has missed a huge chance at the near post there and almost pinged the shot back towards her own net with a redirect. Significantly close chance there for RC Neptune to tie it up, and I'm receiving word that they did fight back from 3-1 down in their previous series to take it, so it's not all doom and gloom for them. Zero Mercy arguably the better of the 2 at the moment. As Vanina will play it middle, Dua Life up looking for the double. It goes high at the mark and will be cleared out by Patink. Reen now back on net, cleared out by Zero Mercy. Pressure now coming out from Zero Mercy as they're looking to expand on their lead. Vanina try to force it wide. King Elise keeping pressure on Jota and Patink commit a demo. Reen though will just allow Zero Mercy to rotate back in. Vanina with a miss, but no one to follow up there from Zero Mercy, and it does come back down. King Elise to clear. Patink not opting to challenge there, and rightly so, will clear out to the halfway line. Petink. Playing time, Dual Life, intelligent little bump there, carries it clear. Vanina playing it slow, pops it up high, making it awkward, but Jota is there to clear, helping out her team as King Elise just gets enough on it to deny Vanina at the near post. It bounces back out off the crossbar, and Zero Mercy's lead remains intact for the time being. But there's positives here for RC Neptune, only down by a goal, and really asking questions as Reen will send it home. It was always coming there. Vanina to Dual Life onto the backboard, Reen to finish. The Dual Life looking for the... Sorry, Vanina was in fact looking for the bump in net. And RC Neptune tied up game number 4 here. Jota hits the ceiling with a touch. Reen up quick to challenge. Jota with a shot low and hard. But Dual Life rotating in will force it into the corner. That was a threatening shot. Shot from King Elise comes back out of the corner of the woodwork. And Zero Mercy passing up an opportunity to lead once more, but King Elise up. Jota to touch. No one at home. The defensive breakdown from RC Neptune will see Zero Mercy take the lead again. No one there. Vanina in the corner. And it was Dual Life and Reen just nowhere to be seen. Zero Mercy have got their lead back. All of RC Neptune's hard work coming to nothing. Jota comes off the wall, can't get a touch, gets a bump on Vanina. That one's going to be wide open, and Petink has landed on King Elise's shot, and it denies a 2-goal lead. Counter-attack here, but Reen cannot find the back of the net. A strange old game 4 developing here between Zero Mercy and RC Neptune in the lower bracket. A minute and 10 remaining. RC Neptune need to find an equaliser once more. Petink is up. Can't turn that anywhere on target. Jota beaten to the ball by Reen. King Elise awkward on the backboard here, but does get enough on the ball to at least clear it midway. Petink and Jota combining to clear that one out again. Zero Mercy not looking comfortable in defence. Going up for a pinch here. Dual Life has snatched it away, but King Elise back in time to force it to the corner. Bold pre-jump from Reen too. Dual Life trying to keep the offense on, looking for a way to break down Zero Mercy, but still unable to find that second goal that will tie up this game 4. King Elise is onto the backboard, but cleared out by Vanina. Jota earliest up. And RC Neptune is starting to overextend themselves in this search for the equaliser. Vanina has to make a touch. King Elise on the follow-up. It will go in. That should be enough for Zero Mercy to go 3-1 up in the series. Vanina just not getting enough to force that into the corner. They can't deny the follow-up either. With 7 seconds left, RC Neptune need a goal off the kickoff. They want to take this game. It's not going to come. That will be confirmation. Zero Mercy take game number 4 and are 1 away from that win, and booking themselves into the lower bracket semi-final against either Blizzard Wizards or Ascension Kyrios. But it's arguably a better performance there from RC Neptune. 13 shots on goal to Zero Mercy's 6, forcing them to make 9 saves as well. So a couple of missed chances there at the end of the day, but positives for sure to take if they can fight their way back in the series. And there's definitely a possibility of a game 7 here, but Zero Mercy 1 away from taking this. So we move to Utopia Colosseum. Need a response here from RC Neptune. Down 3-1 in the series. If they can go at Zero Mercy in the same fashion that they did in game number 4 and maybe just convert a few more chances, not make mistakes on defense either, then they're very much in with a shout at taking game number 5. But it's imperative that they get the first goal here. Was it everything in the kitchen sink thrown at that opportunity? The shot ends up wide. Rain. Try to send that one forward, but Jota is there to send it high onto the backboard, which is a little awkward in the corner, and King Elise will take over. Coming off the sidewall, looking for a must-see flick. Doesn't angle his car down far enough, gets no forward momentum to make any real touch on the ball. Rain, the shot on, it's high in the mark. First real opportunity for RC Neptune in game 5. The shot goes high with Zero Mercy scrambling back. No one able to challenge and just diving for saves, but Rain hitting the crossbar in the end, sends it middle this time, and Vanina, will commit. Too far forward was Dua Life, and that will be the opening goal for Zero Mercy once more. King Elise finding the bottom right hand corner from his own half. RC Neptune, 3 minutes 49 remaining, find themselves deep waters. Zero Mercy lingering. Zero Mercy by name. Zero Mercy by nature. You make a mistake, they will punish you for it. Just a little overcommit from Dua Life was enough for King Elise to open the scoring in game 5. Jota will force it into her back right hand corner. Clears out with the help of Patinka. Only goes as far as the halfway line though, as Dua Life will drop it down. Rain high into that back left hand corner of Zero Mercy's half, and Vanina will tie us up here. Finds the bottom right hand corner, the quickest to react to the touch from Rain there, and will get the equaliser for RC Neptune. With 3 minutes 9 left on the clock here. Game 5 all to play for. So RC Neptune have found an answer back. Rain with a shot on. King Elise falling from the backboard. No boost in the tank. Can force it wide of that left hand post. The tank bumped by Rain there. Actually helped with the clear a little bit. As Jota up. This is a touch. King Elise flicks round 1. It's not quite clear yet, but Patinka with a challenge on Vanina will send it down into RC Neptune's half. Dua Life drops that one down. Jota is up. Comes off the sidewall. 50-50 middle. Patinka is waiting. But Dua Life, a good read of the play there. Lovely read off the sidewall as well. Sends it middle. No one from Rocket Core Neptune there to follow up, and they have to start over once more. It's Dua Life plays it up into Rain. Vanina not able to commit to that ball, missing the touch there as well. No one immediately challenging from Zero Mercy. What looked like a shaky little bit of play has come out unharmed. Rain plays it forward. Jota meeting that one off the backboard and clearing out as far as the halfway line. Gets a demo on Vanina as well. King Elise shot just wide of the mark. Big chance there for Zero Mercy to regain their lead, but they're forced to retreat as RC Neptune come forward. Patinka carrying that one to the halfway line. Dua Life challenging on the left hand side, carries it into the corner. Ball in the middle. Vanina up looking for the double. Jota quickly there, but Dua Life on to that ball. And RC Neptune have now got the lead here in game 5. Quickest to react there was Dua Life. RC Neptune now have a way back into the series. 3-1 down, 2-1 up in the game. But King Ali's immediate response from Zero Mercy in off the post from a high aerial, unable to be stopped by Reen. Dual Life has to watch it bounce across. And that lead that RC Neptune had to work for disintegrated in a matter of seconds. So they come forward again, looking to pull back ahead, but Reen cannot get around that. Jota is the first to it, and she will put Zero Mercy up. Lovely read of that bounce up. Look how early she climbs for that shot to send that home. And Zero Mercy now turning it around. Incredible sequence of events there that saw Neptune go up. Zero Mercy in a matter of seconds fighting their way back in and even going as far to take the lead once more. It's Dual Life plays it on the backward, awkward bounce for everyone involved, but it's Zero Mercy to get clear. King Ali's drops it onto Jota, who looks for the shot on, hits the base of that near post, so unlucky. And RC Neptune lived to fight another day. And that one, a 50-50 gone wrong. Vanina will benefit from it. And we are tied up here, 25 seconds left. 3-3 the scoreline. King Ali's forced to make a touch that he absolutely did not want to. Vanina with the 50-50 that fires it home. Could well be overtime bound in game number 5. Vanina sends it middle. Dual Life tries to pop over Patank, who gets up early. 10 seconds left. Jota with a 50-50. Vanina lands on the ball. Patank and Jota combine. One last chance here for Zero Mercy if King Ali's can keep this up. Shot on target. It's gonna bounce before the line. We have overtime here in game 5. The ball comes up. First chance comes for RC Neptune. They can't get any real grip on the ball. Dual Life on target. Patank has turned it into his own net. And we go to game 6. It's the exact overtime that RC Neptune would have wanted. Short, sweet, and in their favour. 3-2 now, scoreline in the series. RC Neptune are back in this. Zero Mercy, 1 goal away from taking the series there. Just didn't have the mettle in overtime to see it out. They have to go at least game 6 here if they want to close this out. They don't want to go to game 7. They've already lost one of those today. Whereas RC Neptune have won one today so far. So in that regard, if it goes to game 7, it's Neptune's to lose. So we move into game 6 here. Gorgeous DFH Stadium beckoning. As Vanina pops it up, flip, reset in the tank, gets it off. Not enough contact though. Gets over the top of Jota, but King Ali's did clear. But RC Neptune looking to make an early statement in game 6. Shot just high the mark. Dual Life, it's a little bit close here. Has to back off. Respect that Jota has possession. The tank. Awkward touch off the corner there, but Reen can't get around the infield pass there from Dual Life. So RC Neptune asking the first set of questions as Reen misses the touch. Dual Life onto the backboard. Vanina beats out there, but again, RC Neptune, no one in the right position to send the ball home. King Ali's clears down. Vanina again sends it up high. Reen up early. Zero Mercy at the moment can't get anything going on offense. And everything they're trying is coming straight back down in quick counter-attacking fashion by RC Neptune. Jota missing a touch there as well. Uncharacteristic from her as King Elise is forced to touch into his own corner. Dualite looking for power, got a little bit too much on it, fires high, and King Elise, well, again, just clears straight into the path of RC Neptune. Zero Mercy not doing enough to hold onto the ball here. Has actually turned into a small spell of pressure for them, but otherwise just launching the ball away right back in the hands of Neptune and not really offering themselves any opportunity to turn it into an attack. They need to hold on to the ball better, maybe slow the play down, look to play some 50-50s, keep the ball close. That's a huge clear from Reen. Jota gets enough on it to prevent any real follow-up there as King Elise gives over possession to Vanina. Reen there for the follow-up, plays it off the corner. King Elise to clear though. Jota's lingering this time around. A little bit of a playstyle change from Zero Mercy, and it pays off, leaving a man up top. King Elise to Jota. Jota finds a way to get it back across net. King Elise was there to follow up. 1-0 Zero Mercy. Just over half of game 6 to go. The next 2.5 minutes are vital for Rocket Core Neptune here. They need to tie it up. They need to force game 7. This is the lower bracket. They will be eliminated should they lose this game. Jota up, get slow the ball down, make Dual Life a little bit awkward here, but Reen getting up for the save. King Elise high into that corner, but Vanina a good read of the ball. Jota just slowing this ball down, carried over the top of one, Petink to take over. But it's Vanina's ball now, and no, that is disaster for Zero Mercy, with Petink coming in to challenge, pre-flipping, and Vanina just plays it straight into him. That'll be an equaliser for RC Neptune. Very strange game so far. Very strange series, in fact. King Elise pops up into the corner. Reen with a missed touch. 2 players miss. Petink fires wide. Jota on the follow-up, pops it high. Petink doing bump work, but shut down by Dua Life. Now King Elise. Possession in his own corner. Launches that past one, but Vanina getting a nick on it on its way past. Killing its momentum. Leaving the ball for Dua Life. Jota will clear from her own corner, plays it into the middle. King Elise not entirely sure where he's going for that one. Vanina is up, shot on target, and King Elise somehow keeps that out, keeps us level with a minute remaining, and Vanina must have thought she had scored there. There's a chance there for Zero Mercy, goes begging Jota to turn one onto the backboard under pressure. Now just try to keep pressure on here. The 2 players committing from both teams. A double demo from Vanina, but Jota gets high on the backboard to at least buy her teammates some time to get back. King Elise beaten to the ball. Huge chance there for Dual Life. Couldn't turn on target. Vanina there for the shot. Wide of the mark. Dual Life on the follow-up. No boost. A bump there though in net. And King Elise again to make the save. Doing so much work on defense. 4 saves now to keep Zero Mercy level. With 10 seconds left. Getting into silver gold territory. Almost golden gold territory. There's a goal now from here on out. Well decided. Game 6 overtime. Neptune need to score to force game 7. Zero Mercy score. Series is over. Neptune go home. But Zero Mercy book themselves a spot in the lower bracket semi-final to be played tomorrow evening. That's a demo from Jota. Pops it middle. Patinka's up. It doesn't find the top corner. King Ali's on the follow-up. And Zero Mercy advance. RC Neptune go home. And I can rest my voice. Because let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, I'm starting to feel like my throat. But I'm done for the evening. This stream is done for the evening. The ECC isn't done for the evening. There is another series being played in the lower bracket. That one between Ascension Kyrios and Blizzard Wizards. Kyrios coming off the back of a photo sweep over Boosted Beans. Blizzard Wizards getting reverse swept in game 7 there by Donkey Punch. So it should make for a very interesting matchup. That will wrap us up here on the B stream. We will now hand you over to the A stream for that matchup, in which currently, with a quick check, never mind, I'm getting an ad. I can't exactly tell you what's happening. I've got to wait another 7 seconds, so you bear with me. I'm just watching an advert about Pringles here. Pringles are ace. It's Donkey Punch versus Wookie Esports is on stream. My apologies. Donkey Punch 3-1 down in the series, so I won't keep talking for much longer. We'll just hand you over now so you can catch a little bit more of that action. So thank you to everyone who tuned in on the B stream today. We will catch you next time.